What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. Today, we're going to be hopping into the new event, which is the Chapter 14 kind of preview thing, the Final Stress Test Part 2, which, that will, get added. So we just got Chapter 3, which, I think I did something stupid while I was doing, because I couldn't complete the, objectives correctly, but, I'll have to do that again at some point. But we will get Chapter 14 at some point, which these chapters for the story don't seem to be that long, so it doesn't really give much in terms of currency. But we're going to hop in, and I'm going to explain how this event is kind of set up, because it's a little different than the last stress test event we got, because on the last one, it was all for one color. So I got super confused when I hopped into the first stage here, because the first stage is a level 78 Eldry, and when I clicked on it, because obviously the current banner for this event is water, so I was very confused why the enemies on this stage were water, because that wouldn't really help your color. And the thing is that each one of these stages, the different bosses, is a different type of enemy. So Eldry, you want to use Earth. Against Berkuli, I believe he's non-elemental. Yeah, so you want to use non-elemental for the Berkuli stage, and then the Fanatio and Dakira stage is fire, so you want to use water. So the high stage with why do I keep calling her Fanatio? Fanatio and Dakira are the ones where the new units are really going to come in handy. I have not attempted the level 102 stage, because we're going to do that right here. But, for the most part, you want to kind of take this the same way that you do all of the other kind of non-ranking event stages, where you hop in, you get your first incarnate off, and then you back out. I know some people don't like to waste AP like that, but if I'm going to be totally honest, if you play if you've been playing since day one, your stamina refill should look like this, so there should never be an issue with refilling your stamina. I don't think I'll ever get below 100 again. I don't care what kind of grindy events they put in. I just don't see it happening. But before we hop in and show off the stage, let's go ahead and look here. So there's 5 more tickets for Lifa, which is 50 more shards. We got 5 more crystal shards here, which is for the character ticket. We got our legendary materials down here. And then we got some scout tickets there. And then I guess if you don't care about Lifa, you can just exchange for this stuff right here. These like single tickets to, I guess, see if you can get lucky on single summon for a regular 4-star. But this Lifa's level 100 art is really nice, so I'm actually working on trying to max limit breaker. But other than that, I think that's pretty much everything. So I'll just quickly, because I'm not going to go through all 3 stages, because this will be a 30-minute video if I do that. The only thing Eldry's pretty straightforward. You know, his stage is water, so you just bring your earth enemies. He gets a pretty decently sized break gauge, but you get like 2 whole rounds to do it, so just make sure you're bringing at least like 3 break characters. Maybe 4 if you can manage it. Berkuli, you have to use non-elemental, because he has this counter where his, like, I mean, he can still use it, but when he doesn't use his counter ability, it'll still counter if you're not using non-elemental enemies, so you'll get smacked every time you attack him with a non-elemental character. So make sure you're bringing non-elemental, and then Fanatio and Dakira, and I mean, just bring water. And that's what we're going to do here, and we'll take a look. So let's scroll down to my water team. This is pretty much what I'm using. I haven't leveled up TSA yet. She's like level 16, because I haven't really worried about it too much. Because I don't think we're really going to be using her here, because we're going to back out right after we get our incarnate off. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at here. So we're going to hop in, and we'll see how this goes. Not really too worried about it. Should be able to get off an incarnate pretty quick here. Yeah, she's gonna hit us right off the bat, which hopefully shouldn't be that bad, even though she's level 102. Oh yeah, it's like nothing. Jeez Louise, how many attacks are they gonna get off on us? Alright, so enhance mode real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see how this goes. Oh wow, this is gonna take a good while with only damage like that, but... Yeah. Ideally, having a character with an attack all would be more ideal. Maybe putting Yu-Gi-Oh in the front would save us some time here, because we'd be hitting both of them. But I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh is fast enough to kind of help with that. Maybe on the next rotation we'll switch Yu-Gi-Oh into the front row and see. I mean, we could always just willingly switch him in instead. Oh, wow. Okay, well, she didn't heal Dakira, but before we back out, let's just smack Dakira with a few more hits. So it looks like maybe like 4 runs we'll need of this. Yeah, I'll get Kirito in here real quick. And then Sortiliana will get one more hit in before we back out. Because obviously we don't want to get hit with this Incarnate. Still kind of cheating, but I guess you could call it strategy. Yep, and then we're going to go ahead and do this. Which actually, we don't need to switch Yu-Gi-Oh in, because we can just switch him with whoever I actually plan on using. So we'll just hop back in just like this. Obviously, once again, want to reiterate, because sometimes people leave a comment that this strategy doesn't work for them, which I totally get, because it's all dependent on the units you have. If you don't have the boost units, you know, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get that Incarnate up. But if you were lucky enough to get one or both of the units, then this will definitely help out. I think I have an idea of what I want to do here. So... do this. Oh, well, wait, that's actually not going to work. Hold on. You know what? That's fine. We can take Roni out here. I should have done this first. This should work a lot better. How much each? Okay, about, you know, 50, 60k to each of them. That's good. Let me make sure that doesn't happen again. I always forget to do that. I'm not gonna cut that out because that was such a minor thing. But yeah, so definitely with Yu-Gi-Oh, this is gonna be a lot better. Okay, so we should be able to... I think in these next 3 attacks, we should be able to... Okay, there we go. We got her there. So let's get 2 more hits out on Fanatio, and then we'll reset it. We might only need 1 more rotation, actually. Alright, that'll work there. So yeah, even if you don't have any of the characters, it takes you a little bit longer. I still recommend this strategy over just trying to do it in 1 run, because you gotta waste all that time getting the break gauge down and then dealing with it again. So it's just more ideal, as long as you don't mind spending the extra stamina to just, you know, back out, you know, 2, 3, 4 times. I feel like even if you don't have the boost characters 4 times, you should be able to do it. Maybe 5 if you don't have an attack all unit. Alright, before we do anything, we're gonna do this. Alright. Then we're gonna back. Go ahead and do that. Oh, well, actually, that doesn't matter anymore. We're fine going with it like this, actually, because we don't need attack all anymore. So I didn't even think about that. It's not like it's so much more damage, it's still about the same amount. And honestly, even now, when there's no incarnate to worry about, it's just better to reset because you start with that 95% gauge right off the bat. So even right now, there's no point in continuing these attacks because we're just wasting turns. Definitely a strategy that works for these kind of modes. Obviously, you can't do it in ranking events because that would just be ridiculous. You'd see people with crazy scores. Even crazier than normal. And I didn't even actually look at most. I don't know if there are like mission rewards for. I assume there are. I think there are, but I didn't even look if there was like a turn count thing. So we'll have to take a look at that here in a minute. Same strategy, and this incarnate is maybe gonna be enough. That was stronger than the last one. Yeah, it should be enough. Whenever it stops showing the health bar on the side for each attack during the incarnate, that means they're already dead. And there you go. Alright, 31 turns. Usually these kinds of events need you to do it within like 40. Okay, yeah, there are. Let me see what's down here. So just complete a bunch of times, use sword characters, female characters, sword characters. Wait. I assume it's gotta be for specific stages. Rapier characters, okay. Female, sword, rapier. Complete within 40. Wait, which one? Okay, there's like no description for these whatsoever, so I'm just gonna have to replay all of them, I guess. You know, the ones that took me longer, just do like the reset thing, because that's kind of confusing. And let me actually see before we head on out of here. I want to see how close I am. I have 78 of these, so I need 22 more, and then I can get a guaranteed 4-star character. And if they are the same as these tickets, it's just going to be for the starting 8 characters, which is still, it sucks if you're looking for new characters, but it's fine for me, because at this point, I'm really just looking for crystals, because I have so many units that, you know, if I just show it right here, you know, I do have a decent amount of level 100s, but if you go down, I have a decent amount of summonable 4 stars that are still level 80, just because I don't have enough crystals to kind of work on everybody. So getting dupes is definitely useful for me in the long run. But that's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this event down below. Did it give you trouble? For those who don't have the new units, how much harder was it for you? I'm going to have to definitely go ahead and... where is it? Hop back in and do all these, because there's a decent amount of gems to get here, as well as some Leafa shards that I definitely want to grab. Well, how many diamonds left? So it's like 5, 10, 15, that's 20. Oh, wait, no, it's like 30 right there. So that's not bad. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I do expect a new War of Underworld announcement here in a couple days, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.